A defensive powerhouse might be heading to Kansas City, but it could come at a price. The Chiefs are reportedly considering a draft trade to secure a game-changing talent. But is he worth the move? We break down all the details, so hit that like button and subscribe to KC Chiefs Central for exclusive Chiefs coverage. Chiefs Kingdom, buckle up, because a massive move might be brewing in Kansas City. Reports are surfacing that the Chiefs are considering a draft trade that could land them one of the most dominant defensive prospects available, Walter Nolen. Now, if you haven't been paying attention to Nolen, it's time to wake up. This guy is a game wrecker, a defensive lineman with the power, speed, and instincts to take over games. Pairing him alongside Chris Jones? That would be an absolute nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. According to NFL insider Chad Reuter, the Chiefs could trade their 31st overall pick and a third-rounder to the Baltimore Ravens in exchange for the 27th pick and a fourth-round selection. At first glance, it might not seem like a huge jump, but in a draft where elite defensive talent is in high demand, moving up just a few spots could be the difference between getting a future superstar or missing out entirely. The biggest question here is simple. Is Walter Nolen worth making this move? Looking at his college tape, the answer might be a resounding yes. He's got the raw power to collapse pockets, the quickness to chase down mobile quarterbacks, and the versatility to play across the defensive front. Imagine a Chiefs defense that not only pressures, but dominates from the trenches. All right, Chiefs Kingdom, here's my take on this potential trade. I'm all in on making this move for Walter Nolen. If you're talking about building a defense that can dominate the trenches, this is the kind of player we need. The guy is a beast, pure and simple. Imagine Nolen and Chris Jones next to each other. Our defensive line would be absolutely unstoppable. Now I get it. Moving up in the draft means sacrificing picks, and there's always the risk of not getting the player we hope for. But here's the thing. Nolen has the potential to completely change the game for us. We saw how the Eagles exposed us in the Super Bowl. Our defensive line couldn't get enough pressure on Jalen Hurts, and that made a huge difference. Nolen's ability to collapse the pocket and disrupt plays would give Patrick Mahomes more breathing room, not just in the Super Bowl, but throughout the entire season. And let's not forget, this isn't just about the next season. It's about setting up the future of the franchise. Mahomes isn't going to be in his prime forever, and we need to maximize every opportunity we have while he's at the top of his game. Nolen would be a key part of that, giving us a defensive anchor to build around for years to come. I know there are some Chiefs fans who might be skeptical. Maybe they think we should stick to the plan and trust in our current roster, or that giving up draft picks is too risky. But look, if we want to stay on top, we can't afford to just stand still. We need to take calculated risks, and moving up in the draft for a game changer like Walter Nolen could very well be the move that keeps us a Super Bowl contenders for the next decade. But of course, nothing in the NFL is guaranteed. Trading up means sacrificing draft capital, and there's always a chance Nolen doesn't develop into the superstar many expect him to be. So, is this a gamble the Chiefs should take? Or should they stay put and trust their board? Let me know what you think in the comments. Should the Chiefs go all in on Walter Nolen, or is this move too risky? Drop your take below, hit that like button, and subscribe to KC Chiefs Central, because this offseason is just getting started.